Welcome back to Project Dragon Devlog. This is going to be episode 2. Like I was talking about in last video, I was working on the axe right now, the animation. Uh, so now it's a functional swing. Last episode it started the swing and I kind of swirled around him, but it didn't end. But this is what we got going right now. I like it, putting it at an angle. There's a little bit of a delay at the start and the stop to make it a little bit chunkier, you know. It doesn't have any collision yet to like actually attack enemies, so I have my work cut out for me tomorrow. But just to look into the code of it for a little bit, go into my player file. Um, I set up I don't know if y'all know anything about Unreal, but I set up a separate event graph for the animation of the axe animation specifically. Oh, I should have cleaned this up a little bit more. I like to keep the graphs organized. Whenever I'm actually like coding, I'll have it very chaotic, spaghetti code as they say. But afterwards, I usually do a pretty good job of going back and straightening things up and keeping things relatively organized. um, But what I did was I set up just a little state machine where, you know, most of the time the axe is going to be in an idle state. But if I do shift click, it's going to put the axe in its starting position, uh, setting the rotation and then the spring arm because it's a static mesh on a spring arm. Um, Static mesh on a spring arm, and then it'll just go through the state machine to start the swing, hold it for just a little bit, um, change at the swing speed, and then once it gets to a certain rotation, then that's going to trigger it to end the swing, and then just a little bit of a delay again, then going back to idle, putting everything back in its right spot. Um, but yeah, pretty simple. It only took me about 30 or so minutes to finish it up. Um, didn't have a ton of time today, but I wanted to make sure I do at least a little of the day and get it documented and send it out to y'all. But just one more time to see what's going on. Um, just have this axe. Oh, and I didn't mention it, but you can just hold it down, and he'll keep attacking. Um, and it waits until it gets to the end of the animation to do it again. For like the overall game, I'll probably use something different as far as like animations go. I'll probably use the more like in-depth animation thing. Um, but for right now, this is good, helping me get just everything started. Right now, I'm still no match for these little cube guys because the axe doesn't do anything. But it is what it is. But anyway, I'm just having fun at this point. So we'll end it here.